Live from Nashville, Tennessee, it's Backstage with Greg Crowe. We want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy 30 minutes of the best Christian music in the country today. We're so thankful that you've joined us on Backstage, wherever you're watching in the country. We're very excited to have this special guest with us today, Mr. Mike Allen. You're going to enjoy him, you're going to like him, and we appreciate you tuning in to Backstage. We're right here at GCN Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. Make welcome Mr. Mike Allen.
I've been washed in the blood, and I'm fully forgiven. I have tasted the goodness of my Savior and Lord. He has brought me from darkness to live in His light, to love, serve, and honor Him with all of my might. He's the way, truth, and life, hope for you and me. He has broken every chain and let this captive free. He was born of a virgin like the Scripture said He would be unto those He had created, but they knew Him. For 3 years He was preaching, teaching, making enemies, finding fellowship with prostitutes, murderers, and thieves. He was nailed to a cross to pay for every sin. In 3 days He rose in glory, now He lives within. God is with us till the end of the age. He is with us, even though the battles rage. Emmanuel, I live to tell everyone that God is with us. Our Emmanuel. Now my troubles are not over, in a way they're just beginning, 'cause I follow Him. In my suffering He's given me the strength to carry on. In my weakness He's perfected in a way that makes me strong. He's the rock of the ages, beginning and the end, my protector, my provider, loving counselor and friend. God is with us till the end of the age. He's with us, even though the battles rage. God is with us, our Emmanuel. God is with us till the end of the age. He is with us, even though the battles rage. Emmanuel, I live to tell everyone that God is with us. Everyone that God is with us. Everyone that God is with us, our Emmanuel.
My friend Mike Allen, great job. Man, what a bass voice. He's incredible. You'll get to hear some more of him in just a minute. And if you see someone down on their luck, reach out your hand and help them up. Don't be afraid to let them lean on you. Don't turn your head and just walk on by. Open your heart and open your eyes, and then you'll know, what would Jesus do? And what would Jesus do if He were you, living on the sun, walking in your shoes? Would He wear a crown of thorns on His head? And would He bear your pain till His body was dead? And would He give up His life to make salvation for you? What would Jesus do? When there are times that you're in doubt and you need some help just to figure it out, just ask the Lord, for He is the truth. See, He'll take your doubts and He'll cast them aside. He'll open your heart and open your mind. Then you'll know, what would Jesus do? And what would Jesus do if he were you, living on the sun, or walking in the shoes? Would he wear a crown of thorns on his head? And would he bear your pain till his body was dead? And would he give up his life to make salvation for you? What would Jesus do? And oh, what would Jesus do if he were you, living on the sun, or walking in your shoes? Would he wear a crown of thorns on his head? And would he bear your pain till his body was dead? And would he give up his life to make salvation for you? He gave up his life to make salvation for you. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Hey, welcome back to Backstage. I'm so excited to have Mike Allen with me. You've seen Mike on the Gaither Homecomings and a lot of different places. He's a great friend. We sang together a few years back, and he's just a great guy, and I'm going to enjoy sharing some time with him on the program with you today. You know, as I look back in my life, I look back and see so many times where I just kind of ran away from God, and he was there all the time. I love that song that Gary S. Paxton wrote. It says, he was there all the time, no matter what's going on, where you go, how far you go. God was there all the time. And I'm wondering today, as you're sitting there in your living room or wherever you watch TV in your home, maybe you're sitting there with your family, are you sure that you know where God is in your life? Is God in your life? There's an old song that I like to sing, and it's one that makes me think, if you're at home today and you don't have a personal relationship with God, that this would be a song that might speak to you. Chorus goes something like this. I'm learning to lean, learning to lean. I'm learning to lean on Jesus, finding more power I've ever dreamed. And I'm learning to lean on Jesus. I'm learning to lean on Jesus. And I hope tonight, as you're watching Backstage, that you're learning to lean on Jesus.
Please welcome our dad,
Greg Crowe.
Thanks, kids. We're going to sing Caitlin's favorite song. Hope it speaks to you tonight. I met God's will on a Halloween night. He was dressed as a bag of leaves. It hid the braces on his legs at first. His smile was as bright as the August sun. But when he looked at me and he struggled down the driveway, almost made me hurt. Will don't walk too good Will don't talk too good. He won't do the things that the other kids do in the neighborhood. I've been searching, wondering, thinking, lost and looking all my life. I've been wounded, jaded, loved and hated. I've wrestled wrong and right. He was a boy without a father, his mother's miracle. And I've been reading, writing, praying, fighting. I guess I would be still. Yeah, that was until I knew God's will. Will's mom had to work 2 jobs. We'd watch him when she had to work late. We'd all laugh like I haven't laughed since I don't know when. Hey Jude was his favorite song. At dinner he'd ask to pray, and then he'd pray for everybody in the world but him. And I've been searching, wondering, thinking, lost and looking all my life. I've been wounded, jaded, loved and hated. I've wrestled wrong and right. He was a boy without a father and his mother's miracle. And I've been reading, writing, praying, fighting. I guess I would be still. Yeah, that was until I knew God's will. Before they moved to California, his mother said I didn't think enough. And she said each day that I have him, well, it's just another gift. And I never got to tell her that the boy showed me the truth. In crayon red on notebook paper, it written me and God love you. I've been searching, praying, wounded, jaded. I guess I would be still. Yeah, that was until I met God's will on a Halloween night. He was dressed in a bag of leaves.
Hi folks, I'm Tolly Meggs. I hope you're enjoying the show tonight. What a privilege it is for me to be a part of the show tonight in Nashville, and just to be a part of the show every week as we're able to bring you some of the best Christian music you can see on television today. You just sit back and enjoy this next song from Mike Allen.
You may own a lovely mansion, you might drive a fancy car, be a Hollywood attraction and a famous movie star. You might know the Queen of England, hang around with the elite. You might own a 5-star hotel or a horse that can't be beat. But I know there'll come a day when you trade it all away for what I have, for what I have. All the gold in California, all the coffee in Brazil, all the stocks and bonds on Wall Street, all the $100 bills. They may occupy the daydreams of a more ambitious man, but my eyes are fixed on heaven, and I'm sticking to my plan. I'll tell the whole world, even though they might not understand or know, just what I have, just what I have. What I have is a soul bought by the blood and sanctified. What I have is a little pool of tears where I cried. And I won't forget the day I traded all my sins away for what I have, for what I have. If you're searching for the answers and you can't find your relief, if you're craving satisfaction but all you find is grief, won't you listen to a brother that's already been around? put your faith in this old world, and this old world will let you down. Jesus Christ can save your soul, and I'm here to let you know that's what I have. That's what I have. What I have is a soul bought by the blood and sanctified. What I have is a little pool of tears where I cried, and I won't forget the day I traded all my sins away for what I have. For what I have. Well, I'll stand and testify even when they criticize what I have. What I have. And no matter what they say, I know they cannot take away what I have, what I have. What I have is a soul bought by the blood and sanctified. What I have is a little pool of tears where I cried. And I won't forget the day I traded all my sins away for what I have, for what I have. What I have is a soul bought by the blood and sanctified. Where I cried, and I won't forget the day I traded all my sins away for what I have, for what I have. Well, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take away what I have, what I have, what I have, what I have.
Hey, welcome back to Backstage. I'm here with Mr. Bass Singer Mike Allen, and it's good to have you, man. It's good to see
Well,
you.
it's good to be here. It's been a long time.
You're looking good tonight, man. I hadn't seen you in a while, and you're looking snazzy, and you're singing greght like always.
We had a lot of fun and could tell a lot of stories on each other, couldn't we?
We did, and we won't tell those. We don't have enough time to tell any of those tonight. And but you've been to Tuscaloosa, been to the house, and stayed with us, and and we had some good times. And you're one of my favorite people, man.
Oh, same here. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're singing great. Why don't you tell people real quick? Most of the people, they've seen you on the Gaither videos. That's where they recognize you. Say, hey, I know him. And we've had a lot of Gaither folks through here on the show, and everybody's just great and easy to work with and sing great. And I want you to tell people about your solo work, though. A lot of people don't know about that.
Well, I've just started doing that. Just last year, I started doing some stuff in the summertime when we're off. And hope to do more of that this year, and hopefully do a few things throughout the year on Sundays after the concerts. You know,
well, some of the songs you're singing tonight, or all of them, are on your solo project, because you just did a new solo project. And if somebody wants to get that, how do they do that?
They can visit my website at mikeallenonline.com, or call the number. I guess you'll have it on the screen, or do I need to say
what is the number?
It is 615-731-0632.
731?
Yes, 0632.
0632. And also, they can come to gregcrowe.net. That's up there a lot. And we'll get you to Mike, because we know how to get in touch with him. And we'll make sure that if you want his solo CD, that we'll get it for you. And I'm just really thankful that you're here, and you're going to sing another song for us here in a few minutes. And you brought Allison and Brian Spear with you tonight, and she was on just a few months ago and did a great job.
I think they kind of brought me, because I've been so scared. I've never done one of these before. So they kind of brought me in and just helped me out. So I'm glad to have them.
Well, you're doing great. Look, this is Mike Allen. If you'd like to get his solo CD or find out more information about him, you can go to MikeAllenOnline.com. I want you to go by MikeAllenOnline.com and get his brand new CD today.
When I'm feeling low, I look up high above the clouds. When I am down, I'll be back up eventually. I may fall or drop the ball, but I'll get back on my feet, 'cause I've got the sweet love of Jesus way down here. Reaching down from the highest heaven, understanding why when I am weak, my prayer is that I'll pass it on to everyone I meet. I've got the sweet love of Jesus way down here. below the surface. In the depths of my soul, I have come for contentment, joy and peace. His great love from up above is a secret I can't keep, 'cause I've got the sweet love of Jesus way down deep. Reaching down from the highest heaven, understanding why when I am weak, my prayer is that I'll pass it on to everyone I meet. 'Cause I've got the sweet love of Jesus way down deep. My prayer is that I'll pass it on to everyone I meet. 'Cause I've got the sweet love of Jesus way down deep.
Hi, folks. I'm Tolly Meggs. Well, we're into the new year, and you know what I've discovered? I've started out the new year exactly like I ended last year. And that got me to thinking the other day, what if I knew that 2005 was the year that Jesus was going to come back? How would that change my life? Now, I love to study end-time prophecy, and I've done a good bit of study on that. And I know that there's no way we can know the day or the hour that Christ is going to return, and really it's pointless to speculate about that. But I'll tell you what's not pointless. We need to know what the Bible teaches about the return of Christ, and I'll tell you, it teaches that He has an imminent return. That means that there's nothing yet that still has to take place before Jesus comes back. So what if this is the year? You know, I think if we really believed that it could be, a lot would change in our lives. For instance, I think we would immediately become concerned with our family and friends that don't as yet know Christ. I don't think we'd let the next Thanksgiving meal roll around to share Jesus with them, because we'd have the understanding that next Thanksgiving might not happen. I think, too, we'd more carefully evaluate how we spend our time, and the activity that just seems to overwhelm us, I think we would begin to critique it as to its relevance for eternity. And I'll tell you something I know I'd do more of. I would more passionately pursue the one who I know I'm going to give an account of my life to. I think suddenly knowing Jesus in His fullness would jump several rungs on the ladder of priority if we knew that we were about to answer for our lives to Him. Folks, I'm not so sure we in the church understand. It's not just the people who don't know Christ that are responsible for how they live. We in the body of Christ will stand at our own judgment seat in heaven one day. So, are you ready? Or are you one of countless millions of people who say, oh, please, He hadn't come in 2,000 years. What are the chances that He'll come tonight? You know what? One of these days, when someone is having that very thought, the clouds are going to open and Jesus is going to step out to claim His own. The Bible says He's going to be bringing with Him the souls of our family and friends who've gone on before us. We learned from His Word that our bodies are going to be instantly changed and fit for eternity. What a great reunion that's going to be. And do you know, when that twinkling of an eye happens, there's only two things that are going to matter. What have you done with Jesus, and what have you let Him do with you? Oh, friends, you got to be ready, because Jesus says about Himself, the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect Him. What if this is the year? Thanks so much for being with us tonight. We're going to close out the show with Greg and Mike and Allison at the piano.
Thanks, Tolly. Well, Tolly does such a great job on the show every week. I'm inspired by her words and the excitement that she shows for the words that God's given her every week to share. Now, look, I'm surrounded by all-stars here. I tell you what, I've got the bass singing Mike Allen here, and I've got Allison Durham Spears. You were on the show a few weeks ago, and you messed up. You came tonight with Mike, and that'll get you on the show again. So you get to sing. Have you enjoyed the show tonight?
Very much.
Mike's pretty good. You know what?
It's been great.
I want to tell you, I've known Mike for several years. He and I sang in a group together in Pigeon Forge. And I told him today on the phone, he said, you and Brian were coming with him. And I said, well, you're keeping a lot better company than I saw you with 3 or 4 years ago. So y'all, just want you to know, Mike is stepping up in the world with y'all. So we were talking about a song to do, Mike, and I really don't know. Well, let's just try this one, and we'll just kind of feed you the words, and what a day that will be. Do you know that? And I tell people all the time, I love to do this at the end of the show because we hardly ever get to ad-lib anything. So this is definitely what you would call ad-lib. There's coming a day. I'm ready.
There is coming a day where no heartaches shall come.
No clouds in the sky.
No more clouds in the sky. No more tears to dim the eye.
All is peace.
All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day.
There you go.
Glorious day that will be.
Let's do a chorus. And what a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see, and I look upon his face, the one who saves me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. There'll be no sorrows there.
There'll be no sorrow there, no more burdens to bear, no more sickness, no more pain, no more parting over there. All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day, glorious day that will be.
All right, that's good right there. And what a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see, and I look